Yeah, what up? It's Monday. You know what it is. It's the Corey Holcomb 5150 show on the Foxhole, Sirius XM, live at the Conga Room, downtown LA, where me and Darlene will be. Well, this week we're going to be talking shit together, but I got an interesting topic. I want to hear even Darlene's take on it. My experience in life has led me to ask this question. All pussy has a price on it, including your mama. Do you agree or disagree? I know a lot of fellas got a lot of opinions about that. A lot of ladies got a lot of opinions about that. They feel like they pussy ain't for sale, but they sell it indirectly. So that's the question this week. All pussy has a price on it, including your mamas. Do you agree or disagree? Corey Holcomb, 5150 show. Talk to me. Call in at 1-877-2106-106. Voice your opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree.
Lord.
Corey Holcomb, 5150 show. Peace. All right. That's some beautiful cake-ass music for the show topic. I don't even get it, but this is the Corey Holcomb 5150 show. The number to catch us is 877-2106-106. And I have stirred up the room already with the topic this week. All pussy has a price on it, including your mama. Do you agree or do you disagree? You should have saw Darlene's face clench. She doesn't like to use the word pussy. What word do you use for pussy?
A lot of different ones, and it depends on who I'm talking to.
What if you was talking to me? What's the word? If I didn't want to say, because I know you don't like the word pussy,
right.
I'd be like, how would I ask for the shit?
I'd probably say my kitty cat.
The kitty cat?
Kitty cat with you. But if you were a Latino or if you were one of my girlfriends that knew my little Latin slang, I'd say nocha.
Nocha?
Yeah, panocha, really. Or pan, which means bread, but they do use it as a slang. Yeah, but I just don't, Unless I was calling a dude, if I was using a different term, like, he's a pussy. Yeah. That just means weaker. Weak. But I don't use it for,
Well, they got slang words for it where I'm from also. They be like, what's up with that monkey? They got all kind of words for it. Goddamn it.
That just doesn't sound as appealing, though, as the ones
I know. You got to have status to ask for the pussy like that. What's up with that motherfucking monkey, girl? And if you got a lot of money, they'll be like, it's right here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I guess I'm going to explain this topic. It's my opinion that you're going to pay for pussy one way or another, directly or indirectly, which I feel like directly is the better way to get it. Because in the news, we have found out that D'Angelo was caught buying pussy recently. This is Mr. How Does It Feel naked on the video.
Such a shame.
Hey,
I want to know how he looks right now because
it's a cold fall from the top, boy.
Did he gain a little weight or something?
I don't know if he gained weight. I'm sure he can get free pussy, but sometimes you don't want to deal with any drama. Right. So you just go out and you make a purchase. I think buying sex, nothing's wrong with that.
I agree with that. I don't think there's too much wrong with that.
I feel like the reason the government doesn't allow us to buy sex directly from a woman is because it cuts them out as the middleman. If a man is in love with a woman and he's fool enough to go for the sucker shit, he will wind up in court where the governments and their lawyers and their taxes everybody puts their hand on your money. But if you just meet a girl in the alley, the transaction is between you and her, and that cuts out a lot of people that tend to get money from y'all pussy out there. So I would want to talk to you ladies, catch you by yourself, and let's negotiate something that's fair. Your looks, attitude, and neighborhood determines the price of your pussy. I do not like girls who live in neighborhoods where I can't park my car talking about she want $500 for some pussy. That's not fair, goddammit. Your rent ain't $500.
And once you got it, if it was really good, you wouldn't give her more?
No, I wouldn't give her more. It's not my fault she live in a bad neighborhood with some good pussy. That's her problem. She blamed that on her mother. Her mother set her up to lose.
But with the question, I agree to disagree. Because there's a lot of different type of scenarios and situations on this, the way you're putting it. So
a lot of people like to make it sound like it's a whole lot of scenarios to it, but it's not. You're going to pay for sex if you are a man in America. One way or another, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it.
Again, I agree to disagree, yeah.
Well, how do you disagree? That's what I want to know.
Because there's different situations. Like I said, how about not knowingly? In other words, like if a woman loves a guy, yes, and he's got money, so you're going to say, he's paying for it.
Well, I'm just saying, a lot of women happen to fall in love with guys with money. A lot of guys with bus passes don't get love in their life a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not a coincidence what goes on in this country when it goes with, as far as it goes with women and sex. Women know that they have something that men have a strong craving for, and they use that as a tool to basically build a career off of. A lot of them do it indirectly, and they feel better about themselves.
Not all. What I mean? A lot, yeah.
How about 98% of them?
No, you think it's
okay?
98?
I'm exaggerating.
Come on now.
96% of them, they use men's weakness against them. They use a man's weakness against them.
Maybe 75. Come on.
To sucker him in, especially if you have money. If you have a son that's in school to be a rocket scientist, you cannot protect him from the pussy that's going to capture his paycheck in the future. There's nothing you can do. He has to go through it and hope he's strong enough to protect his money from the one thing that if he is a heterosexual male, he will be drawn to, which is sex from a woman. It's a very satisfying thing. Nothing feels better than getting up, looking at a girl you just slept with and saying, I'm finna go home to my girl. We got a call from my man.
That. You do. I wouldn't know about that.
Yeah, right. Okay. We're going to get on you, Darlene, in a minute. We got a call. Big Boy in Seattle. Talk to me, man.
What it do, though?
What's up, man?
Another day, another dollar. Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. Every motherfucking thing got a price on it, whether it's directly or indirectly. Let it be the fourth and the rent due on the fifth. The bitch she gonna slang some pussy. You dig?
Goddamn right. I just cannot understand when I see women who are broke with a healthy pussy. I just don't believe it. I be like, really? You don't have any money and you're healthy? What's the deal?
Yeah, what if both of you guys were broke? And you would take it?
I would say
what would that make the dude then if the woman had to put herself out there and was bringing home the bacon like that and you were living off of it? What does that make the dude?
Well, I think that happens a lot when guys are young, and that's no coincidence either. Because when guys are young, they can slang dick.
You know many older guys right now that are over there, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a singer, and they living with their chicks.
And it all makes sense when you see the chick. It all makes sense. No. All you have to do is see the girl, and a lot of times it's self-explanatory. Yeah, so
in other words, he's using it. Then it's the other way.
Well, even though she's with a guy that obviously she has some type of liking to, or feels he has potential, or whatever reason.
Yeah, but then at that point, it's not sex.
What is it?
It's probably she's lonely. Well, instead of the sex, it could be just she wants company.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying.
In other words, now he's using her.
I'm not saying women won't have a guy on the side that they like, or a guy in the front that they like. But I'm saying he's gonna pay for that pussy too. Later on, he gonna pay. If you get her pregnant, they have things called courthouses where all you have to do is go in there as a damsel in distress and say he took advantage of me. And you will receive compensation for your pussy.
That is true, but then at that point, like I said, depending on the situation, if the guy messed up,
what did he do wrong?
He had a kid or something by the girl and got trapped.
So how is that messing up? I think it's a beautiful thing.
Well, now when it comes down to it, now if he's whining and boohooing in a court, then at that point it's too dang bad.
But do you understand that breaks you down where all you have is a court? That's the only power you have is a courthouse with men, like I said, that are capitalizing off your pussy. Or what's the word you use? Cha-cha?
No-cha,
your
kitty
crackers,
cat, kitty cat. Your crackers, yuck.
We got a call. Maze from Mississippi. Maze, what's up? Talk to me about this.
Hey, man, what's going on, man? I think basically the thing about society, man. We are going to pay for it some kind of way or another. But society makes it where a big thing, whether it's acceptable or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to hold that straight up and let you know what she wants for the pussy. And I respect her more. But the other bitch scared to come out and say some shit like that because she worried about what somebody may say or think about her punk ass. You know what I'm talking about?
She sells pussy, and everybody came down on her about it. I felt bad for her. I was like, I've been knew you sold pussy, Channe. What's the deal? It's like you should see people looking at me now. She said she sells pussy on the internet. That's why everybody at Foxhole got mad at her.
She said it? She really did say it?
Yeah, she said she sold pussy. She didn't say, I sell pussy. she basically said that for air mattress, she's willing to give you some pussy. That's what she said. If you don't believe me, go to YouTube and you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. We got a call. Mike from Georgia. Mike, what's up? Talk to me.
What's up, man? I agree with you. Anytime you go pick up a bitch, you paying for that pussy. Gas is hot in the motherfucker.
Yeah. Whether it's a date, do you agree?
I agree.
Oh, boo-hoo, but nobody's forcing these guys. See, my thing is if you know it, then who's got the problem?
Well, I guess guys have a problem because they have an attraction to women.
There it is. Ooh.
In other countries, though, it's illegal to charge for pussy. You can be put in a ditch and be stoned to death for charging.
We're not
for pussy.
saying charging as just literally.
They just don't have a conga room out there, so I'm not moving out there.
There's different ways. Like we said, there's different ways of looking at it. So you just said charging. If a woman's not literally charging a man for it, you know what?
I tell you what, you could say there's different ways to look at it, but that's in my way. That's a way of dancing around everything. It is what it is. I mean, I'm just saying.
I didn't disagree when you said. I said there's different forms of it, but it is. I agree to disagree because it is true. At some form or another, he's paying for it. Yeah. You're right.
It's a beautiful thing.
But there's different ways of breaking each one down.
It's a beautiful thing if you meet a girl and you two are genuinely having feelings for each other and there's no strings attached. But that is very rare.
No.
Where there are no strings attached. In fact, I don't know anybody who has a relationship where there's no strings attached. That was back in the 50s and 60s. When people used to get hosed down by fire trucks, then real love came out their ass. But since the fire trucks ain't hosing nobody down no more, motherfuckers like, fuck that shit, I'm hustling this pussy. Anyway, we are pissing people off. Some people are feeling good about it, but that's what the Corey Holcomb 5150 show is about. The weak shall be destroyed week by week. We down at the Conga Room, downtown L.A. The topic is all pussy has a price on it, including your mama. Do you agree or disagree? Some people may feel like their mama don't sell pussy. Talk to me about that. I want to reassure you that you got here with a price tag on you. The number is 877-210-6106. Get back at me. Corey Holcomb 5150 show. Foxhole. Corey Holcomb 5150 show down here at the Conga Room. Well, I know we can get goddamn D'Angelo to perform nowadays. It's a cold world out here from 2001, boy. He was the shit. Anyway, we're downtown at the Conga Room talking about all pussy. My opinion, it has a price on it, including your mama's. If you agree or you disagree, why don't you call up and talk to me about it at 877-210-6106. We got a call from my man Jay in Atlanta. Jay, talk to me.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Yo, check this out. First of all, you funny as hell, dude. Like, real talk. I checked you out on NBC. That shit was funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't the topic, but I got to give respect to respect this dude, man. You a funny ass nigga, man. I appreciate what you do. Now.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Topic-wise, I do believe that all pussy has a price tag. Unfortunately, it don't necessarily have to be monetary. Men are placing a monetary price tag on the pussy and making it so that other niggas or that women are expecting for men to have to pay for it. I'm gonna tell you, there is other currency out there besides money. My dick is priceless, and it's very, very monetarily valuable. And I can talk to a girl into going back to nail school and getting a degree. You see what I'm saying? You know, I can talk to a girl into doing a lot of things, and that's some shit that's worth the pussy. You know, you got girls walking around here thinking that because the last man paid for it, that the next man is gonna pay for it, and that's not necessarily the right kind of mentality to have. If you are trading pussy for dick, then that's an even trade, currency-wise. Doesn't necessarily have to be a monetary value that's placed on the pussy. Yeah, it might have a price tag, but I want men to think outside the box and think your time, your energy, your companionship, those are things that a woman should be trading her pussy for and not necessarily what's in your wallet. You feel me?
I agree with you 100%. Well put, brother. But I want to comment on that. You want to say something?
Well,
about
when
that?
he said the whole thing, like, oh, I don't like using that word either. That's
come on, man.
Unless I'm referring to you and I called you a dick, that's when I'd use it.
Oh my God, you use it as a verb and not a noun. Zoe didn't think I knew that.
Anyway, he said that he could get a woman to go back to school to do that. So then, in other words, his shillelagh has a price on it. Shillelagh,
hell no. Now that sounds weird. I wouldn't want nobody. That's a diss.
Nobody's saying for you to say
Pull out your shillelagh. Oh, what are you talking about? Anyway, now, what he said, in my opinion, he was speaking from the perspective of a young brother who got obviously a mouthpiece on him, and he's probably a guy who's suave or whatever, and he can still get it. But I'm saying the longer he lives, his value will decrease in the pussy market. D'Angelo is a perfect example. I'm sure in 2001, D'Angelo did not have to buy pussy nowhere. All he had to do was show up at the club with his tank top on.
He probably still doesn't, but he might be avoiding just drama, maybe a mess. Maybe he just...
No, it's not that. He can't show up at the club with a tank top on anymore. That's why his value in the pussy market has dropped. Just like the brother on the phone.
But nobody's saying he couldn't get it at all.
The brother on the phone.
Most of these dudes can get it just because they've got crazy girls like that. They're all about name.
No, it's free pussy out there, but you pay for that eventually too. Trust me. But I'm saying I don't want to diss that brother who was on the phone because, like I said, I agree with his point. But he's not thinking later on in life when you're not the young stud in the club, you're not the smooth, suave motherfucker. The women that you want to fuck will charge you to fuck them. I'm not saying you can't get them. It's just if you see a girl who is put together right and you done fell off, whatever age that is.
I'm telling you, or you're old, because I've seen all that. You see the ratio with the old men with young women. They always have money.
I'm not trying to put nobody out there. I'm going to say this real quick before we take this other caller. I saw that movie, Brooklyn's Finest.
Oh, I didn't see it.
And the girl who played Sunshine in Harlem Nights, you remember that girl who, throw it up in the air to turn to sunshine? She was in the movie.
Well, her husband directed it.
Yeah, her husband directed it. Well, I'm glad that she has a husband because now she doesn't have to worry about that. But if she was single, she would have to purchase quality dick at this time. That's all I'm saying. I saw how she looks. She don't look like Sunshine no more.
Really?
She looked like a cloudy motherfucking day.
Shut up.
I'm just keeping it real with you. She's not Sunshine no more, goddamn. We got a call from my man Stefan in Atlanta. Stefan, talk to us.
Hey, what's happening, man?
What up, dude?
Hey, can't call it, man. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, but at the same token, I think it goes both ways. I mean, it's all that how you come at it. At the same time, you could be at a bar or somewhere buying a good drink. Old girl could turn around and do the same thing for you. So at the end of the day, everybody got to pay. It's just winning who gonna give in first.
Well, okay, that's a good point.
Kind of boils down to everything.
Everybody doesn't pay.
And it doesn't have to be like he said. It doesn't have to be finance. It doesn't have to be money. Could be time. Just kick it with me, and
I get it. Yeah, you can get a woman. You can jip her out her time, but I guarantee you, goddammit, before you break away from her and her courthouse gonna make you pay for her time. That's the way this shit is set up. Like I say, all these brothers who call it in, I understand they point, but I know they're not looking at it in a way that
they don't. That's why they end up in those situations all the time.
That's why
it's not rocket science. If you know what's going to happen possibly at the end of the day, you put yourself in that jam. There's
a lot of men leaving the courthouse with a pussy bill and their mouth wide open. They never saw this shit coming.
Oh, stop.
What? Come on. This shit happens all day long.
There you go. You just said it.
Let's go to the courthouse.
All day long. So when are y'all gonna get it? That's why I keep saying boo freaking who.
There's nothing a healthy man cannot stay away from pussy. It's just not gonna happen.
And that's his problem. So that's what I'm saying. And we feel bad.
That's the Earth's problem because now men are at war against women. It's a problem on the Earth. We all don't get along with each other. We trying to get the pussy and get the fuck away from you. That's why you be blowing up our phone. Anyway, we got my man Steven from Arkansas. Steven, what's up? Arkansas in the house. What's up? Talk to me.
What up, Corey? What's happening, man?
You got it?
You got it. Hey, you know what? In my years of experience with women, man, I mean, my opinion, a woman's worth is valued by how much she can get out of a man financially. You know, whether it's a car or whatever the case may be, house. You know, and that's, you know, I've been dealing with women for years. I've been married once, divorced. You know what I'm saying? Had a couple of girlfriends over the last 14 years. Man, it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about some money. You know what I'm saying? Now, true, you know, it may be some love in there, you know, in there somewhere, but at the end of the day, it's all about the dollar. You know, I don't give a damn if you brought a Burger or a Bentley. It's all about the money. You know.
That's true, man. It's my opinion. You right on with that, man.
You know what? And to be honest with you, you know,
it's always about the money. It just happens to be his situation. Because I don't believe that. I really don't.
Darlene says she doesn't agree, but I agree. Go ahead, brother. What was you finna say before I comment? Is he still on? Oh, he got off? Yeah, he says it's all about the money, and I agree it's all about the money.
All the time, every time?
Hey, I can't say, you can never say all the time, every time, but I meant that when I said 96% of the time it's all about the money. There's no coincidence guys with money have some of the most beautiful women physically, you know, the outside. The inside is ugly than a motherfucker.
So what if they had the woman before they had money, and whoever they were became? What if they were with them before they even became who they are?
That's a rare scenario.
Right.
I mean, sometimes you have a girl and she happens to be attractive, and you stay with her even when you get money. But most of the time,
you don't.
Well, I'm just saying, when guys, that's something the guys do wrong. If we're looking for something the guys do wrong, they call what they're doing upgrading. You upgrade your woman, and upgrading goes by looks. What you walking with on your shoulder is what guys are worried about, and you pay for that every fucking time, fellas. Well, if the bitch on your shoulder ain't down with you, you have nothing. Trust me when I tell you that.
Because the second that his money drops, she's out of there.
A question was asked, ways that men pay. Look at all of these athletes who basically don't have money because, according to the courthouse, they owe it all out to the person that they were with. And the person that they were with came with nothing.
So that's bad. That's just a bad choice on everything. That's a bad call.
I think there was a player in the NBA. His name was Sean Kemp. His checks were being garnished as he got them because he had so many kids. Damn. Now, how does that make sense where you can't earn a living?
No, it's sad. I don't agree with a lot of that. It's sad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said again,
ways that men pay. Look at Tiger Woods.
How do they get caught up? Knowing that, look, it's been happening for years to a lot of people in their situation. So why wouldn't they learn?
It's not about learning. There's nothing you can do if this is in your nature. It's in a man's nature to hunt pussy, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm in love. I'm going to do this. No, you hunting pussy. And if you keep that pussy gonna cost you more than the hooker in the alley that you say you don't respect.
If you're hunting for the wrong one, if you're hunting for that kind.
I'll go as far as to say this. Hookers have become more respectable than women who claim themselves as non-hookers. Because hookers will talk honestly to you because they're going to tell you what they want. Women will speak indirectly about what they want and expect you to figure it out. And it doesn't matter if you figure it out or not. It's going to end in a courthouse with a judge pointing his hand at your wallet.
It didn't with me.
Well, it didn't with you. Look, darling,
I
will say this about you. I believe you are a different type of girl, a rare type of woman. And I'm not just saying that just because you sit next to me. I believe you're a rare type of woman, but that's far and few.
I know, but that's
far and few. A lot of girls make mistakes, and everybody else pays for it, and it has built up a lot of bitterness in the world, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that.
We got my man Artist from Georgia. Artist, talk to me.
How you doing?
Artist, you still on? Oh, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm here. I just want to say, man, back in the day in the club scene, I used to hang out in the club, be over 3:34 in the morning. I asked the bitch, do she want breakfast? Next thing I know, we laid up somewhere. But I flipped it around and started asking who would buy me breakfast. I stopped getting pussy, and that's when I got married.
You say you stopped getting pussy, and that's when you got married?
Oh, so you only got it when you offered breakfast?
For breakfast, then I was fucking good. But when I asked somebody to buy me breakfast, you should be buying me breakfast.
That's real talk.
But he never got it. Did you ever get breakfast?
He said that he wasn't getting no breakfast. He was starving, so he was like, fuck it, I might as well keep one of these hoes.
As long as you buy them, you can run them. But you stop buying them, that's when you got to miss.
But he did say at 3 or 4 in the morning, so there it is. Maybe if he would have asked somebody at 10 when he got there to the club or 11, he might have got a quality.
You can't talk to women that early in the club because they hoping they get one of those jackpot dates like a baller or something like that. Most of the time, if you go to Denny's, you're going to see the women that look like they belong in Denny's. Or at least that's just my opinion. We're going to take a break. The topic today, all pussy has a price on it, including your mama. Do you agree or disagree? This is the Corey Holcomb 5150 show on Foxhole, Sirius XM. Get at it. Yeah. This is my baby mama theme song. Yeah, hold up. Hey, this is shit all time. I ain't gonna even let him go all deep into it. But we already know the chorus to this song. It's a beautiful thing. Corey Holcomb 5150 show. All pussy has a price on it, including your mama. Do you agree or disagree? We down here at the Conga room. I'm looking out in the crowd. There's a lot of people looking shocked. Like, how dare you? Even Darlene looking like, how dare you? I had to give her credit, though. You ain't like that, though, Darlene. So now she calmed down a little bit.
Your nickname is Cochino.
Cochino? I don't even know what that is. I asked this dude who be washing my clothes. Anyway.
Oh, you know what? He's dirty boy.
I'm just saying, was there a question in the audience? I don't want to miss out on anything. We got a young lady.
Hi, Corey. How you doing?
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Brandy.
What's up, Brandy?
Hey. Well, I have several things. First of all,
don't hold back.
I wanted to know, are you trying to suggest that, number one, every woman is just about the money, or 98% of them, like you say? Because I don't agree with that. I just think you're wrong.
He believes it's 98%.
That's just wrong, okay?
Yeah.
A lot of the callers believe it as well.
No.
So it's not just me.
Okay, but also, are you suggesting that there's something wrong with men using what they have to attract a woman? For instance, because I think the only people that are mad are the callers that don't have the resources to get what they want. Mm-hmm. If you and your buddies went out fishing and one of you just had a line and a pole and the other one had like nets and all this expensive equipment, he's going to go out and catch like the big fish. And you're going to be throwing little guppies back into the water, right?
Right. Yeah.
The only person mad at the end of the fishing trip is the one who couldn't afford to catch it.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, there's nothing wrong with that. You got to use what you got to get what you want. And if you want to go for the big fish, you got to come with the big game and the big gun. So, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that.
I want the callers out there to know this is an attractive woman.
Nice shoes.
Guys with money would try to go after, so she is trying to justify leaving in the Cadillac instead of the good-hearted nigga with the Ford Escort that really like her ass. That's what she's doing right now. If you got the big hooks, goddammit. Do you have a boyfriend, by the way?
I certainly do.
Does he have what kind of fishing pole is he working with? Yeah.
Obviously a good one.
Okay, well,
all
I
right.
just want to let you know I got a lot of game about myself. You down here without him.
Uh-oh. Where's he at?
So, obviously that pole ain't working right, goddamn.
Hey.
She in the club by herself, skirt on, over her knees. Niggas will be at her, goddammit. He did not approve that outfit, goddammit. He ain't got no choice. I'm just letting you know. I know how it go. But thanks for your question. I hope I responded. Did you guys?
No,
I don't run from it. I get it. I mean, and you can get it. I know what you after. You can get it. I'm telling you. Oh, let her get back on. What are you after?
You know what?
You after the dudes with the big fishing pole?
No, I am after a life of love, happiness, and security. Security is part of it, but I mean, I'm looking for love.
I'm not your boyfriend. Quit running that bullshit on me, goddammit. You want this money, goddammit. And if I had that money, I'd throw it at you and get with you and drop you off where I gotta drop you off. I know how it really go. You want that money, you gonna get it too. All you gotta, if you don't get it, I want you to ask the producer to give you my number, and I know some niggas that you can get it from. You ain't got to be out here bad, baby. And you can keep your boyfriend. We got to take this call. We got my man Ed from California. Ed, talk to me.
Corey, I waited a long time to tell you this. You know, Corey, that girl that you just talked to, she had it right. Pussy brought down nations. Helen of Troy, Queen of Sheba from Egypt. You know, us players, we go out and we work hard and we make the money, and we take care of a woman when she got finesse. If a woman can finesse me out of my money, then I'm happy. If she can take it from me without me knowing, then I'm happy. And if it wasn't no women on this earth, I'd be living under a tree. I wouldn't work. And pussy is power.
So you don't mind being took though? I mean,
he said if you do it for him, goddammit, he down with it. Am I right, Ed?
Oh, with finesse. It gotta be with finesse.
However it's done. Go ahead, Ed.
You know, say something nice to me. Make me feel good. You know, 'cause that's what I work for. I got the big house, I got the big car, I got the big money. And what I'm gonna do with it? Spend it on a knucklehead?
Right, so she gotta get big love.
That's right, baby. You gotta come straight. You know, don't come.
Nothing wrong with that.
Don't come crooked.
That's what's up.
Right.
And if the pussy ain't no good, I don't want it.
That's what's up. Ed seems like he's an honest man. He's talking from the heart. Right. Even though I just do want to say this to you, Ed, that is all temporary shit that you're going to receive from that woman, goddammit. It's not real. Most of us, the woman who really want our ass, we don't want her because we got to explain this bitch everywhere we go. This bitch got a missing limb or something like that. So that's the one who really wants your ass. But Ed, I feel you. Ed was saying, goddammit, I got the money. Goddammit, I'm going to get what I want. And that goes back to what I was saying. If you got money, you can get what you want. I don't know one man out here who has money who cannot get the woman he want. And I hear a lot of women say, I won't fuck for money. You a motherfucking lie. You just have never had anybody with some real money come to your face, and then you know it ain't no joke. I want to see you in that position. What was that movie where they offered him $1 million to sleep with his wife? Indecent proposal. You not going to turn that motherfucking money down. I know if somebody came to me with $1 million to sleep with my motherfucking wife, God damn it, I'm just saying.
I'm not going to say any names, Corey. Listen, I have.
You what?
I've turned it away. I've turned it down. I don't want that.
But see,
right now.
Look, this is what I'm saying. It's like, it's not, if somebody offers you $1 million, it's not the same because you were up under a man who probably had $1 million at least.
And before I met him, he didn't have anything. But yes, we've been there and done that. But I'm saying now, afterwards, I've been single for 8 years by choice.
Oh, I understand you single by choice, but are you about to tell me that when you met your old man, he didn't have nothing?
Nope. Absolutely broke. I was working. I caught a bus to work. We didn't have a car.
Oh, you had to work your way to the top. That motherfucker ain't never had no car, goddamn. No, I'm just saying that he had good hair.
It was between his hustling days and his music days.
He had good hair.
You know what?
He did. He had good hair.
No, listen. I'm talking about now, too. In the 8 years, I've had 2 major, and I can say names, and one of them wasn't even divorced yet. He's on his way to divorce, but called me up talking about, I want to take you out. It's about time I want to make you my lady. I'm like,
but that's talk.
You're married. Exactly.
If he showed up with
said,
the money, goddammit.
I
don't give a fuck how strong-willed you are, goddammit.
No, go right now. Go to the airport. All that old talking game. You got tickets to do this, do that. I don't care about
We got another call. We finna get to him. Darlene, let me tell you something. About 15 years ago, if somebody came at you with some money, I'm talking about some real money, talking about they tried to be with you, here go the money, I believe you would say, no, fuck that shit, because you would still know that you can still get that. You can't be turning down these great offers no more, goddammit.
But I don't care about money.
You are still a very attractive woman, but look.
I don't care about the dollars. Go ahead.
As your temporary coach, goddammit, I'm trying to tell you, we cannot afford.
I will sit broke. I swear on everything I love. I will sit broke as heck, but happy as a motherfucker. Excuse me. I am not joking.
We got
I
my
don't
girl.
hear about that, and that's why they can't get me.
We're going to get back to this,
no
goddamn it, even if it's off the air. Melissa, we got a girl calling. Melissa from Memphis, goddamn it. Put on your house shoes and talk to me, girl.
How y'all doing today?
Or take them off.
I'm calling because it does help. As far as for me, I have a good job, my own home, own car, no kids. I'm not going to talk to you if you can't come with the same. It's not like it has a particular price on it, but I need to know that you can provide just in case I fall off.
Girl, you know you done fuck some broke motherfuckers with some good dick. Go with that bullshit. You just don't keep them around.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that one.
You got to have this to get up in this buddy. Fuck out of here.
She just don't want to make those guys.
I don't believe you, Melissa. I mean, I'm glad you're an independent woman and shit, and you got some money. They can talk you out of. But I'm just saying, that's a good thing to be independent. But y'all, women who always talk that what you got to have, that's all who done ran up on you. If the right motherfucker run up on you, you gonna fuck with them. That's my opinion. I know you think that you won't. What are you looking for?
Love,
if it ain't money,
a sweetheart. Let me tell you right now, a guy ride up on a bike with me, on me, I'll give him game the time of day before a dude roll up in a Bentley like that. Seriously. Oh, challenge me. You could ask anybody.
Hey, they got any Tylenol in this motherfucker.
Look,
get this girl a goddamn aspirin. She is
true, right? Challenge me. Ask anyone about me. Go ahead. You could go deep. And you'll find out, and you'll be messed up because you'll be like, okay, maybe she was that 2% out of that 90.
I'm gonna put her on the. I'm gonna have this secret camera one day behind her. We're gonna set you up, Dolly.
Do it.
We gotta take this other call. We got my man D from Texas. D from Texas. What's your take on the pussy for sale topic?
Hey, what's going on, Corey, man? I'm about to get in on this topic with you, man. And my uncle told me long time ago, they say your uncles will prepare you for life. My uncle told me a long time ago, you need to quit treating with these hoes and trick with these hoes, which I said, what? I said, look at it like this, nephew. You take a girl to a movie. I said, yeah, I'm watching the same movie too. Okay, you're going to take a girl to dinner. Well, I'm eating too. Then you're going to try to take this girl to a hotel or to your house. Well, I'm in the same room with her too. He's gonna cut all that middle shit out, throw this girl about $50 and say, let's get it on. I believe kind of all my heart that one way or another, you gonna pay for pussy.
Right.
And
what part of Texas you in?
I'm from Texas.
What part of Texas? Because I heard you say $50. I would like to come to Texas, the part of Texas where they got the $50 pussy.
Oh,
that's always. The Southwest fly there?
Say what?
I was saying the Southwest airline fly out there. It's always a good thing when you can get pussy for $50. But I agree with you, Ed. Like Ed said, pussy costs. We got another call. We're trying to get him in now. Big Daddy from New York. Big Daddy, talk to us.
Brother man, listen here. Prostitution is prostitution no matter how you look at it. Either you're going to pay for it by going to the hotel and then buying the pussy, or you're going to marry her and buy the house and the car. It's paying for it. I don't care how you look at it. Feel me?
Go ahead.
Huh?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, because
I've been on both sides of the coin. I've been on both sides of the coin, and the same thing with them chicks out there. The ones who want a man for security, they want a man for security. Either he got good dick and good head, or he paying for the pussy. One way or the other, he's coming out of his pocket. So whatever, I ain't trying to hear that nonsense. You buying pussy one way or the other, bro.
Darlene. She looks disgusted. I would imagine that the average woman who is in denial doesn't want to believe that they are selling pussy as they have extorted this motherfucker out of all his hopes and dreams. But you sold him that pussy. The marriage is just a word they came up with to make you feel better about fucking him over for his money. So I guess we got to take this break right now. This is the Corey Holcomb 5150 show. We got ladies walking around rolling their motherfucking eyes at this ignorant ass shit we talking about. Down here at the Conga Room, downtown LA. Sirius XM, Foxhole Radio, Corey Holcomb 5150 show. What up? Pussy for sale. Pussy for sale. Even if it smell. You pussy for sale. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. Shit, motherfucker. I done bought some. Well, let me shut up. This is the Corey Holcomb 5150 show down here at the Conga Room live. Downtown LA, right across from the Staples Center, where the Clippers play and don't nobody go. The Lakers play, it'd be crowded. It'd be a lot of girls down there selling pussy at them Lakers game. You can talk that shit if you want to. I done been back there with the players and shit, goddammit. It is an auction backstage, goddammit. It that bitch with the light-skinned bitch right here, $50. I'm just fucking with y'all. We got a question from the audience from a lady who looks like she's about to speak her motherfucking mind. Don't be shy, baby. Let it be known. What's up?
Hi, Corey.
What's up?
Okay, it's a question. It's a statement, more or less. Women emotionally pay for dick every day. When we want it, we got to emotionally deal with you. So why can't I get my bills paid too?
Women emotionally pay for dick
all the time, no matter what it is. I gotta listen to you. I gotta listen to you talk about buying me breakfast, all that. I gotta deal with all that. So,
yeah, you doing it still, huh?
Yeah. I mean, well, I have to say I disagree with that because most men don't want to be in relationships anyway. Most men really just want some pussy. It's just they are extorted into relationships by women who, once you start to care about her, she'll threaten to leave you. And motherfuckers ain't ready to go through that, so they'll be like, fucking don't leave.
Don't leave, I'm going to buy you this.
Right, that's what they do. So most of the emotional problems women go through with men, they brought on themselves.
And vice versa.
Men are victims of bitches they care about.
You keep saying that, look, the courthouse.
Because that's the only bargaining chips they have. If it wasn't for the courthouse.
If you know all this, I'm telling you guys keep getting yourselves caught up in the same jams then. Like I said, who's going to feel bad about it?
Men don't get caught up in jams. Men get extorted. Men don't get caught up in jams. The only thing you can do is go see the people at the courthouse. Before the courthouse, you were seamstresses. You had no recourse.
You don't know all that.
Bad pussy judgments back in the day.
You don't know that that's happened with every situation. You're just bitter because it happens a lot.
Bitter? No, I'm not.
It happens often.
No, I'm not bitter. I know
it happens often, but the men are allowing it over and over and over again.
All I'm saying is, before the court said this is a good way to hustle, you know what I'm saying? Off the weakness of men. Men want pussy. Before the courthouses, women were seamstresses. Being a hooker, that's the oldest profession, goddammit. That's always gonna be around. I don't give a fuck. I can't believe they don't have college courses for being a hooker, because even when they don't need people to fix computers no more, pussy will still be for sale.
So then don't lock them down. It just, like you said, D'Angelo, look, pay for it, one-time thing and then go. But these dudes, when they get themselves in those situations, they marry him and all. But then again, the dude's not marrying for love either. If you got these old cats with money and they're marrying a 20-something-year-old girl, you think that's really gonna last, dude? Where do you think that's gonna end up?
I just want to say this about that in response to that. The weakness that men have, they have a heart. And when you begin to care about...
In those situations, that's hard.
When you begin to care about a woman, you are really vulnerable to who she is as a person. And most of them,
when you see those cases walking around, like the 70-year-old dude with the 20-some-year-old girl, right. That's hard.
That's what?
That's hard. He loves her.
No, that's just a scenario you came up with.
But that's the majority. But that's the majority. Older men or not that great looking men, or men that don't have nice game or good talk or whatever, they're gonna pay for it.
Right. Well, you're gonna pay for it. I don't give a fuck if you the sexiest motherfucker in the world. If you up under her every day, you will be extorted one way or another.
One way or another. Knowingly or not knowingly.
We got a phone call. We're going to take JC from Cali because he's been waiting patiently. JC, please talk to us.
Hello? Hey, Corey.
Hey, what's up, JC? What up?
Hey, bro, I agree with you, man. You look at California. You marry these hoes, you stay with them 10 years, you pay for that pussy for a lifetime. You stuck with it. Not even you ain't even getting the pussy no more, and you're paying. I got too many friends that got caught up, married the bride, she left after 10 years, and that motherfucker paying more to her than he getting paid a month for going to work every day. Yeah. That's some bullshit.
That's some super duper bullshit. I saw on ESPN, they had that story about Ray Caruth. Yep. You remember this?
Crazy, yes.
It was actually sad because, I didn't know that the kid lived.
Yes, he did.
I didn't know, and they showed the kid he had cerebral palsy.
He's like brain dead.
And you know what I'm saying? His dad gets out of jail when he's 18. And that's just a tragedy all around. But it was all about money.
But shit, man,
it all boils down to money.
You marry him, and like I said, he's paying over $3,000 for some pussy he ain't even getting no more.
I know what you mean.
He thought about going off
crazy.
to the courthouse, but he looked at the bailiff, and the bailiff tailed her and said, "Hey, I better calm down because the judge about to find him under contempt." And he just sitting there like, "I don't believe this shit."
I know what you're saying. That's why I brought up that Ray Caruth thing, because some people go there, like they be in a situation where they don't want to have to be writing checks to somebody. And they do things that they regret.
Just, yeah.
Hey, Corey.
That's crazy.
What's
Corey,
up?
you know the bad part about it? He only got to write no check. He go to work, the state send her his money. He don't even see the shit.
Yeah.
Once she
They
gets
take it out your check.
And then that fucked up part about it, to go off your retirement too. She take the bitch, take your retirement. Some shit ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, I know. You know what? I agree. It's unfortunate. I don't agree with any of those situations at all. Now, how about something fly? And how would you feel if the girl just said, you know what, I don't want anything? Go ahead then. You know what? That's what I want. How would you feel though? Really? Would you actually be hurt if you knew a girl, you guys were together and she loved you so much that she said, well, go ahead then. You think that your money means so much to you. I don't want it.
I think women need to take responsibility to who they was fucking with and stop running to the courthouse to bail them out for making bad pussy decisions. We got my man.
I can't disagree with that.
We got a caller. This is an OG. This brother is 75 years old. This is Clyde from St. Louis. Your opinion is necessary. Come on with it, Clyde.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up, Clyde?
Hey, I'm all right. I called in and I like what you're talking about. And I think what you're talking about is the truth. I'm 75 years old, and I can tell you gonna pay for pussy. You gonna pay for it. Somehow, some way, form, shape, or whatever, and you gonna pay for that ass.
Now this is experience on the phone. I want to see you little young hoes argue with him, motherfucker. This man know what he talking about. He done spent over $850,000 in pussy. At least, right, Clyde?
I probably done spent close to $1 million on a bone pussy.
I know you ain't lying, Clyde. The longer you here, Clyde, let me ask you a question. Can you still have sex?
You damn right. My dick still get harder than trying to arithmetic. You damn right.
Clyde, hey man.
Well, so long as you're getting what you're paying for.
Thanks for the call, Clyde.
Yeah.
Your call was bad. I'm so glad you called. Don't stop calling.
Oh my God.
Now that brother is 75 years old. What the fuck he got to lie for? He is not lying. There is a problem in this country that splits us in half as far as it go with how men feel about women and how women feel about men. And that is this country has put a price on pussy indirectly.
There it is.
Now, if woman was able to sell pussy and you could deal with her like that, that would be cool. But you don't break up with no woman because you was with her for 12 years and your income is being compromised. You can't even build a new family and this bitch is in the club with your money. That will cause a motherfucker to want to kill you. I'm just saying.
That does happen,
and I don't care how they make that brother Ray Caruth out to be on TV. I think what he did was wrong. And it was cowardly how he got one of his friends to do it. Because they had his friend on there too. He was like, I'm going to kill that motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, it's like, if your income, let me tell you one thing about money. A lot of people die over money. So it doesn't matter if you have ties to this woman as far as it go with kids or she used to be your wife. For money, people kill each other. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying if you have a court order to receive somebody's hard work because you don't want to fuck them no more, you should be in danger. That's how I feel. I'm just being honest. How the fuck I write you a check for $1,000 a month for some pussy I ain't getting no more, and that's just supposed to be the end of it. Fuck that. You can't even rest. That'll bring hypertension to you, goddammit, writing a bitch a check for some money that's coming out your goddamn pocket because you used to be with her. That's why I think women out there start selling pussy straight on especially if you over 30. If you over 30, you need to start selling pussy.
But you
obviously can't find
but
nobody.
Look, most of those guys though that you're talking about too, like those high-end dudes, right?
Yeah.
They're paying for it for the girl that's at home, their so-called wife.
That's right.
And they're not even getting it from her. So I don't even get their get down, because they'll get a girl and they'll marry her. She's over there having the kids. That's the one who takes them to the cleaners, though. And yet he's still out there having all these extramarital relationships, getting himself in even deeper drama. So they just keep escalating and piling on their drama.
He don't want the headache of arguing with her for some pussy, so he found some girl out there who will fuck him for $100.
Well, I don't even get it. Don't even get married. Why don't you just keep on playing? Keep playing till you tire out, and then you want to settle down. That's what makes sense to me.
You get married because you need to argue with people you know. You can't argue with a stranger. That makes you a fucking insane motherfucker. How the fuck you gonna vent with a bitch you don't know? That's fucking crazy. That's what your wife was. To be like, bitch, if it wasn't for you, I would have motherfucking did this shit in life.
Oh, boo.
I'm just saying. Well, anyway, fellas, I know you like to give in to that pretty girl or whoever that girl is that you are trying to be with, but if you really step outside yourself and realize you just don't want to see her fucking nobody else, so let the bitch go and just keep on fucking random bitches until you're too old to fuck some more. That's my opinion. If you want to keep your money, what do you think?
If you're that kind of guy that does that just gives your money out to get something, then there it is.
Stop caring about folks. That's what happened to you. That's what happens to your money. Everybody you care about has a lien on your property, fellas. Just remember that. Buy pussy from strangers that you will never see again. That is the remedy to all of this madness. We gotta wrap this shit up. What we got, like 30 seconds left or whatever the fuck? Darlene, what's up? You got something to say? I know you. Darlene looking at me like she mad this week. This is her first time getting mad.
No, well, you know what? It just gets extra touchy to me because I'm really one of those 2% you're talking about. That's all.
Well, why you getting mad then? If you
I'm not mad. I'm just saying.
If it don't apply to you, why the fuck you getting mad, nigga?
I'm not mad. I feel sorry that y'all happen to deal with majority of those type of women. That's pretty sad, and that's why y'all feel like that.
Yeah, that is why we feel like that.
It is. So I feel sorry. I'm not mad. I feel sorry.
So don't forget, next week's topic is I'm gonna let you say it. Go ahead.
What? Oh, are we doing that one?
Next week.
Next week's topic is interracial relationships. Why do people still trip?
That's right. So if you got a half-breed bitch like me, call in next week. Corey Holcomb, 5150 Show, y'all. See y'all next week.
Peace.